Who will say something before the lesson?
Okay, hi class. I have to say that the most effective way for me to study drama is reading. Yeah, because you cannot imagine the influence that reading can bring to us. Maybe besides the content or the context of the article, you can notice some strange structure, and after that you can learn from the author. And now I will show you some the part of the story, and your work is just notice about the structure besides the content. So in this paragraph, can you tell me is there some strange or some new structure? Bằng, đúng không? Do you see some new structure here? Really? E? Do you see some new structure here? Oh yeah, thank you. Next. And you can see we also have the strange structure that before going to sleep. I mean, here is the gerund form, and it's the same. And now we look at this sentence, and who can tell me how many clauses that we have in this sentence? So, yeah, two clauses, right? And what is the main clause and what is the dependent clause? Yeah, the dependent clause means.
Dependent clause is after.
Oh yeah. And the main clause is what did you do, right? Yeah, okay. So Dan, can you tell me what is the strange thing that we notice in the first clause after hearing such sounds? I mean the normal clause we have subject, verb, and object, but in here, yeah, it doesn't have any subject, right? Yeah. So in your opinion, what is the main subject of this of that clause? Huh? What is the main subject of this clause? Yeah, okay, yeah. And yeah, the main subject is you. Yeah, and that is the short form of after you heard such sounds, so they reduce it. And just notice, after you heard such sounds is the dependent clause, the clause, but the first is the phrase. So what is the difference between the clause and the phrase? Can you tell me what is the difference between the phrase and the clause?
The clause have a verb.
Oh,
Subject.
yeah. The clause has the subject, has the verb.
Object.
Yeah. How about the phrase? The phrase just has.
Now phrase.
Yes, it's
It's not phrase, correct?
Chứ đừng vứt cọng.
Yeah, just a gerund, yeah. And it doesn't have any subject, right? Yeah, okay, good. And there are many different styles of. Okay, wait, no. So there are many, because there are many different types of clause. So can you tell me what is the function of that clause? What is the function after you heard such sounds? What is that function? Oh yes, that is the take a function as the adverb. I mean, it's not exactly be an adverb, but the function is as same as the adverb. Oh, dang. So do you think what kind of this adverb clause. There are many types of adverb clause. Adverb clause of time, adverb clause of present, and adverb clause of opposition. So, in your opinion, time, reason, or opposition?
Time.
Yeah. That is the adverb clause of time. Thank you. And as I said before, because there are many different types of adverb clauses. We have condition if, we have research so that, and we have concession or no, and many things then. So in this lesson today, we just focus on the two main adverb clauses, that is adverb clauses of time and adverb clauses of reason. And how can we recognize which one is the adverb clauses of time and which one is the adverb clauses of reason? How can we know that? How can we know that when we look at the sentence? How can we know?
Depend on keyword.
Yeah, the keyword. What kind?
Example, adverb clause of time have after, before. Some words are mentioned about time.
Yes. So what exactly it is? That is.
I cannot remember.
Yeah, that is subordinating conjunction, right? Yeah. Yeah, we have after, before, why, when, and how about after clauses of reason? Do we have some signal words? I mean the conjunctions to realize it, to realize the after clauses of reason.
Because.
Yeah, because. Since. Yeah, as. Thank you. And two of them, one of them, I consider to be the dependent clause. The dependent clause means that the clause that itself cannot stand alone. It cannot survive alone. That just be the adverb clause of time or adverb clause of reason. And as I said before, they function like an adverb in a sentence. Means it's just support for the main clause or the independent clause. Yeah. And now look at this sentence. So the first thing, Hill, can you tell me which one is the adverb clause in this sentence? Yeah, how do you know that? Yeah, it's at the conjunction after, right? Yeah. And it's also the same for the phrases. Like I said before, it's just the adverb clause, and you said that the phrase is the shorter form of clause, right? I mean, here is the clause. We have subject, verb, and object, but in phrase we just have. Yes, Sharon. We don't have any subject, right? I mean, it's shorter. It's shorter than the clause. Yeah. So if the clause, we have the adverb clause of time, or reason, or opposition, and the phrase is all the same. Adverb phrase of time, reason, and opposition. And now we look at this sentence. So, Trúc, can you tell me which one is the dependent clause? Dependent clause. Yeah.
After reading the
Okay. Yeah. After reading that story, and what kind of that is the clause or the phrase?
The phrase.
Yeah, the phrase, because it doesn't have any subject. Yeah. As I said before, a clause always has a subject and a verb, but we can change it to the phrase, to the shorter phrase. And we should notice that the adverb phrases used more often in the writing We can see it on the story, on the report, or use it in the writing. Yeah, something like that. I mean, we less often use it in speaking, in speaking or in daily conversation. And what is the reason why we have to reduce the adverb clause to become the modifying of adverb or phrase? Why? Why we have to reduce it? Reduce that because their main function is the adverb. But why we have to reduce to make it shorter? You know, why we have to use the adverb or phrase?
Because the person don't want to repeat the subject.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they want to make the sentence more smoothly.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, because it's more efficient and quick. I mean, it sounds more natural, more smooth, and more fluent. Yeah, like a native speaker. And when we will use that, when we will use the phrase.
The same subject.
Yeah. Oh. Yes. When in a sentence there are two clauses, right? The dependent clause and the independent ones. Yeah. So whenever we have the same subject like this example, because she has a test next week, she is studying very hard. So what is the main subject in this sentence?
She.
Yeah, she. And we just have one subject, right? Yeah, we don't have any type of another subject. And if I replace the word she like Thủy, for example, because Thủy has a test next week, she is studying very hard. Now, it's different or the same? Huh? Yeah, still the same because it's just the way we replace the pronoun. Yeah. And so, when we cannot use the adverbial phrase when? Yeah, when we have a different subject. Yeah, like this example. So because she has a test next week and her mom is helping her studying. So how many subjects do we have in this sentence?
Two.
Yeah, two subjects, she and her mom. But so that is the reason why we cannot reduce it. We cannot make it shorter. If we make it shorter like that, because having a test next week, her mom is helping her studying. That become a really different context. Yeah, it's not like the main verb was that the author want to convey with us. So just remember, the adverbial phrase just happen when we have the same subject in the dependent clause and independent clause. And because, as I said before, the adverb clauses take a role as the adverb in a sentence. So that expression is tell how, when, or why someone or something did something, just like the adverb. And now Thiện will talk about some background information.
When we want to make sure.
And now we can go to some details of many different types of adverbial clause and how can we reduce it. As I said before, we have adverbial clause of time, adverbial clause of reason, and adverbial clause of opposition. And the first is the adverbial clause of time, and we can see some conjunction like before, after, and since. So now the first sentence, he slept for a long time after he took the test. So can you tell me what is the main subject in this sentence?
Hey.
Wait. What is the main subject in this sentence? Yes, he. Just only one, right? Yeah. And now we modify which clause is the adverbial clause of time. Which one?
After.
Yeah, after he took the test. Okay. And now, so because we have the same subject, so it's the perfect situation to reduce, right? Okay, so we omit first. So which subject we should omit in which clause? Yeah, okay. Hide after took. Now we after taking, right? Yeah. So this is the after taking the test, okay?
Tại sao taking lại bên ngoài nhỉ?
Because I like. Yeah. You are so mean. So the second. So the second example. Since I moved to Ho Chi Minh City, I have seen many graceful girls. So which clause is the adverbial clause of time? Which? Yeah. Since I moved to Ho Chi Minh City. And how about the subject? Does we have the same subject? Yeah. What is that? Yeah, I. So we will omit the subject from which? Okay. Okay. Since moving to Ho Chi Minh City, I have seen many graceful girls. Okay. And now it's really easy for some conjunction like after, before, but it is the special case of adverbial clause of time, as soon as. In Vietnamese we call it ngay khi. And now look at this example. As soon as she finished the report, she gave it to her boss. So first we have to modify which clause is the adverbial clause of time. Which one? Yeah, as soon as she finished the report. So how about the subject? Yeah, she. So we have the same subject, right? Yeah, it's the perfect situation to reduce. So how can you do that? How can we do that? First we omit first. Okay, we omit the subject first. She from which? From which?
She from.
Yeah, from the first clause. Okay. As soon as finishing the report, she gave it to her boss. Okay. So let's see the answer. No, it's not. Yeah. So that's why it's become the special case. As I said before, it's the really special. Can you see on the book? Can you see on the book? The body that we have the open. 393.
Số tự này làm nó dữ hả? Sao tự này nắm vậy?
393, right? Yeah, you can see the open, right? The open. But yeah, open.
Ngắn nhưng mà nói dài.
Yeah.
Nói dài.
Yeah, and you know in the book they don't explain exactly when we use open. But now open is the convert when we change from as soon as to open. Yeah, we have to remember that whenever as soon as we see as soon as, and we want to convert it into a adverbial clause of adverbial phrase of time, we should use open, not as soon as anymore. Okay? Yeah. So how about as I was falling asleep, I talked about my girlfriend. So which one is the adverbial clause?
As I was falling asleep.
Yeah. How about the subject? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So how can we do that? Falling asleep. I talked about my girlfriend, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Yes, it's the right answer. Yes, we can delete s because it's the same like why mean when we have the first action happen like this and the other action interrupt. Okay, yeah, it's the same like why, and we can reduce the conjunction as. Okay, yeah, that is the the two special cases of adverbial clause of time that we should remember. Yeah, remember as soon as change it into the urban as we can reduce it. Okay? Yeah. And the next is the adverbial clause of causality. Causality means we give the reason, right? We give the reason, okay? And some signal word like because, since, and as. You know that? It has all the same meaning, right? Yeah, it has all the same meaning to show the reason. Now we look at the first sentence. Since Vũ likes girl, he flirted a lot. And now tell me, which part is the dependent clause? Yeah, since Vũ likes girl, and how many subjects do we have in this? Why? We have Vũ and he. We have Vũ and he. Why? Vũ and he. Yeah, it's one person. Yes, yes. It's just the way we relate the pronoun. Okay. And how can we say that? Like in girls, Vũ flirted a lot. Mean we just give the reason. We don't need to show the subordinating conjunction since or something like that. Yeah. Omit the subject in the dependent clause and omit the conjunction. And it's the same for the second example. As Hoa is a maiden, he acts like a real girl. Yeah, and it's the same. How many subjects we have? Yeah, Hoa. Okay. So being a maiden, Hoa acts like a real girl. Okay.
How about because?
Yeah, because here. Okay. As I said before, because, seen, and as has the same meaning to show the reason. Yeah, to show the reason. So it's the same. So how can you deal with this sentence? Can you reduce it from the clause into the phrase?
Thì đúng không?
Oh Lord.
This is your mistake.
Yeah, this is my mistake.
Oh.
Oh my God. Okay. This is my, yeah. Thank you. Okay. So.
With that sentence, I can reduce.
Okay. Let you win. He wrote to work. Now, which part is the dependent clause? Which part is the adverbial clause? Yeah, because. And how about the subject? One person. What is that? Okay, hey. So we will omit first, right? We will omit the subject. So which part we should omit? Yeah, because okay, because was. Yeah, because being late. So let's see the answer. So being late, he wrote to work. So can you tell me what is the reason why we have to put the adverbial phrase into the first of the sentence instead of like the original one? Gặp Như. Can you tell me what is the reason why? Yeah, you can see that he wrote to work because he was late, right? So we write he wrote to work because being late, but in the answer they switch a reason into the first of the sentence. Why? Yeah. Is it the same meaning if we put like the original one? The same? Yeah, so just remember this. In case of the adverbial clause and adverbial phrase, when we want to change it in from the clause to the phrase, we have to remember that we always put the clause into the first of the sentence. Always. Yeah, we can. This is the safest way for us. Okay. Yeah. And now we move to the very last part of our lesson today. The opposition, though or the why, means so the contrast, right? Yeah. So the first. Yeah, so the first sentence, while he was a happy man, he had many serious issues. Now tell me, which clause is the which clause is the dependent clause? The adverbial clause. Yeah. Why he was a happy man? Why? Because we have the conjunction why. Yeah. And how about the subject? Okay. So we will omit he in which clause? Okay. Now why?
Why being
Yeah. Why being a happy man? He had many serious issues. Yeah. But yes, why happy? He had many serious issues. So notice this. When we want to show the contrast, we can omit he, we can omit to be, and we can omit the word man. Mean we just put the adjective here. Why happy? He had many serious issues. Yeah, you can see the same meaning, right? Yeah, it still describes the same meaning.
The same meaning. Okay.
Or even we can put like this. Why a happy man? Why a happy man? I mean, we omit to be. Why a happy man? He had many serious is okay. Or why happy? He had many serious is okay. Or why being a happy man? He had many serious is that's all okay. And now, though she was an excellent student, she failed to pass the test. That's my mistake. Okay, an excellent student, she failed to pass the test. So first, which clause is the adverbial clause? Yeah, though she was an excellent student. So how about the subject? She. So we have the same subject. So it's the perfect situation to reduce, right? Okay. So how can we omit it?
though excellent.
Yeah. Though.
Excellent.
Yeah, an excellent student. She failed to pass the test. Now let's see. Yeah, that's right. Or we can write like though being an excellent student, she failed to pass the exam. Or even though being excellent, she failed to pass the test. Yeah. Okay. Then the last. So let me see. We can you do that?
Sân nhìn sân rơi.
Yeah, he decided to work. Okay. Yeah. So can we omit the verb having and we write like on our car? He decided to work. Can we? Yeah, because it's not remain the same meaning. Huh? Okay.
I think the first sentence you should use the word why just go for noun, not an adjective. So you should use a why being happy.
Yes, why being.
Why do you think so? Why do you think so? Instead that, because after why we have to use the noun or the noun phrase. So do you agree with him? Yeah, we can also put the adjective here. It still remains the same meaning. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's why I said before why a happy man or why happy is okay. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Can you come back slowly?
Chơi đâu thôi. Đâu không.
Thì nó nói gì ạ?
tell me the shock seat you get, right? Where the shock seat you get?
Yeah.
I mean the girl, you say why happy, right?
Yeah.
Peninsula issues,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Where do you get that one?
From the Latino teacher. From the Latino teacher. Latino teacher.
Latino.
Là gì? Nói tiếng Việt.
Giáo viên người
The
Latin.
website.
Yeah.
À, Latin á.
Okay, I will check.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. And now this box is for him.
Cái gì? Tôi không biết viết mà. Tôi đâu có biết cái này đâu.
Hả?
Không, cái này là có.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's just revise. Yeah, it's not something so. It's 2 chance. Okay. Focus. Wait. Okay, now the first sentence. Can on the reduced adverb clauses can only be done when. Yeah, when subject of 2 clauses are the same. Yeah. Yes. When we have the same subject in the same sentence, we can reduce it. Okay? Okay. The next sentence. When can reduce adverb clauses can only use with adverb clauses of blah 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 or blah blah blah. Yeah. So what? Adverb clauses of time, reason, yeah, opposition. Oh. See, that's why she become yeah. Time, causality, show the reason or the opposition. Okay. The third, the clause should always come first. What?
Reason.
Yeah, adverb, or we can call it. We have many types to call the clause. We have dependent clause, main clause, or the dependent clause, and adverb clause, or subordinating clause. Which? Yeah, adverb, or we can call it. Subordinating or one more. Yeah, dependent clause. Yeah. Okay. And the last. Okay, the adverb clause is always the dependent clause. Yes, because it takes the function as the adverb, so it cannot survive alone. It's just support for the main clause. Okay. Yes. Do you understand all of my question?
Yes.
Yes, thank you very much. I hope that all of my lesson today can help you know how to reduce the part of the clause and change it into the phrase, and you can use this in your daily conversation or use it in writing. Thank you very much. Thank you.